Baby is able to cut Goten's arm with a ki blast. Then as Goten fires a Kamehameha, Baby turns into the bubblegum, flies past the beam, and enters Goten via the cut. Okay, so how does this technique work exactly? Can he only take over a body via cut? Or can he just do the bubblegum thing? Or both? Either way, this is quickly becoming quite overpowered. If someone is vulnerable when shooting a mere ki blast, I mean, our heroes do that a lot. It's gonna be really hard to beat this guy without getting your body snatched. Within 3 whole minutes, Baby Goten is born. Coming out of this doozy of an episode, there is a major question on my mind. What is this power? What are the rules of Baby's body-stealing power? This time, there was no cut for him to enter into, so the cut isn't actually needed. He just needs to catch an opponent slightly off guard, then do the Majin Buu bubblegum thing, and take over their body, right? Is that not what I just saw? Gohan was basically just blocking the entire fight because he didn't want to attack and possibly destroy Goten's body. Baby Goten does like a ki explosion thing. Gohan was holding it back, then he powered up, and at that moment, as Baby says when he's radiating his ki, he's vulnerable and Baby can make his move. Baby himself says he was just waiting for the moment that Gohan radiates his ki. That's his chance to take over, but Gohan was purposely holding back because he didn't want to blow up his brother. The ki explosion thing was just a means to an end. I didn't read that scene like he was killing Gohan or like overpowering him. It was just enough to finally get Gohan to power up, and at that point, he was vulnerable. Okay, so based on what I've seen, this ability is now officially overpowered. You're telling me he could enter a Saiyan's body if they get cut and do a ki blast, or if they simply power up and radiate their ki. You are vulnerable to Baby in both of those scenarios. Okay, so this is Dragon Ball. That's about 90% of what Saiyans do in any given fight. If you're telling me the opponent can't power up or shoot ki blasts, then this guy can't be defeated. It's just not possible. Goku's not going to beat him in his base form, he's going to power up, and Baby could just take over his body at that point, right? He's vulnerable when powering up. I just think this power goes over the line. Making our heroes vulnerable when powering up or shooting a ki blast is just too much. If something is too overpowered, you start to ask, wait, why doesn't Baby use his power here, or here, or here? Like, imagine a villain comes along that can take over someone's body by just looking at them. Well shit, that's unbeatable, right? So you probably shouldn't write a villain that powerful because it's impossible to beat that. Before putting pen to paper, a good writer would say, wait a minute, that's too much, and dial things back a bit. Well, I think Baby's power is something that needed to be dialed back. It's too good, and you're taking away too much from our heroes if you're saying they can't power up or shoot ki blasts. So modify it. Keep the body snatching ability, just modify it so it's not totally broken. Make it so Baby has to at least do some work and use his wits a little bit more to take over a body instead of just waiting for them to shoot a blast or power up. Yawn. Moro's copy ability comes to mind. He has to touch the back of his opponent's neck to steal their moves. It's a powerful ability, but it never felt broken or overpowered. It requires the user to be smart. They have to get up close to their opponent, basically sneak up behind them and physically touch them. I think that would be perfect for a body snatcher like Baby. At first, he could go around touching necks like no problem since no one knows how his power works. He could take over Goten with relative ease, but Gohan and Vegeta would be more challenging and there'd be some tension and excitement. Will he or won't he grab the back of their necks? By the time he fights Goku, maybe you have someone witness the fight with Vegeta from a distance and they can inform Goku that Baby snatches your body by touching the back of your neck. And with that information, Goku now knows not to fall for any of Baby's tricks and avoids getting his body snatched despite Baby's best efforts. But no, there's none of that. Instead, he has the most busted move in Dragon Ball history and no one could possibly defeat him. Actually, there is one way to beat Baby, and that one way is making Baby stupid. he would have to conveniently not use his body snatching technique against a powerful opponent, even when the opportunity presents itself. Either he allows his opponent to power up or shoot ki blasts like an idiot, or someone beats him without ever powering up or shooting a ki blast. And we all know that's not happening, so I don't even consider it as a viable option. This whole episode truly killed the arc for me. I simply cannot suspend my disbelief on this. But we must carry on. It looks like Vegeta is next on the list for Baby, and I suspect he'll take over his body with ease.